The stock market can sometimes move in unexpected ways, but one thing that consistently surprises investors is the undeniable power of pop culture. In the world of entertainment, few names carry as much influence as Jimin from BTS. Recently, the singer has once again proven his extraordinary impact, not only in the music industry but also in business and global fashion. The rise in HYBE stock price has caught the attention of investors worldwide, and many point to Jimin's recent activities as the major driving force behind the company's sudden boost in market value. As one of BTS's most charismatic members, Jimin's ability to attract attention, drive consumer engagement, and elevate brand perception continues to reshape how investors view entertainment-driven companies like HYBE. In recent weeks, HYBE stock saw a noticeable climb following a series of positive headlines connected to Jimin. His latest solo projects have performed strongly on streaming platforms, charting in multiple countries and reaffirming his global fanbase's loyalty. Every new release or public appearance by Jimin tends to create a ripple effect across industries, from music and fashion to even finance. This pattern isn't new, but what makes the current surge more fascinating is the timing. Just as HYBE's investors were seeking stability amid market uncertainty, Jimin emerged in a major collaboration with Dior, sparking massive conversations across social media and global entertainment outlets. The Dior connection played a crucial role in amplifying Jimin's already powerful influence. Earlier this year, Jimin was featured as one of Dior's global ambassadors, and his recent campaign images quickly went viral. The synergy between Jimin's elegant persona and Dior's timeless luxury image became an instant cultural moment. Fans and fashion critics alike praised the collaboration for its authenticity and aesthetic harmony. Dior's brand engagement reportedly increased significantly on social platforms after the campaign's release, with millions of new interactions driven by Jimin's fans, commonly known as ARMY. The collaboration didn't just strengthen Dior's visibility, it also indirectly boosted HYBE's reputation as a company managing world-class artists who transcend the boundaries of music. Investors quickly took notice. HYBE stock began to rise following the Dior campaign buzz and continued gaining momentum after Jimin's solo work received renewed attention online. Market analysts have long recognized that HYBE's financial health is closely tied to BTS's overall popularity. However, this instance highlighted something deeper: the ability of individual members, even during group hiatus periods, to generate significant market influence. Jimin's personal brand has become a financial catalyst, and his consistent success reassures investors that HYBE's creative ecosystem remains strong, diversified, and resilient. Financial experts observing the trend noted that the entertainment sector in South Korea has increasingly blurred the lines between music, fashion, and business. Artists like Jimin are no longer just performers, they are cultural assets capable of shaping consumer trends on a global scale. When Jimin appears in a new campaign, wears a particular outfit, or posts a single photo, the ripple effect can reach millions instantly. That influence translates into measurable economic impact, from product sales and streaming numbers to brand valuations and even stock performance. For investors, that kind of influence is gold. It represents not just fandom enthusiasm, but real-world value generated by emotional connection and brand loyalty. In HYBE's case, Jimin's activities help stabilize investor sentiment, especially during times when the group's collective projects are on pause. Since BTS members are currently focusing on solo endeavors while also fulfilling military service duties, each member's individual visibility plays a strategic role in maintaining HYBE's global momentum. Jimin's ability to remain at the center of global discussions offers the company a steady stream of relevance. His Dior collaboration, alongside his musical releases, signals to shareholders that HYBE's strategy of diversifying artist portfolios is paying off. The partnership with Dior also marks a milestone in the evolving relationship between K-pop and luxury fashion. In recent years, luxury brands have increasingly sought collaborations with K-pop idols due to their immense international influence and passionate fanbases. Jimin's association with Dior stands out as one of the most successful cases, as it feels less like a marketing stunt and more like a natural match. The campaign's artistic direction highlighted Jimin's elegance, emotional depth, and authenticity, qualities that fans have admired for years. In doing so, Dior strengthened its appeal among younger demographics while reinforcing its status as a timeless fashion house. HYBE, on the other hand, benefits from the association by positioning itself not just as a music label, but as a global cultural brand incubator. Social media analytics further support the idea that Jimin's influence is far-reaching. Within hours of Dior releasing campaign images featuring him, hashtags related to Jimin dominated global Twitter trends. On Instagram, Dior's engagement number skyrocketed, and fan-made edits and reactions generated tens of millions of views across platforms like TikTok and YouTube. Even non-fans began to take notice, with mainstream media outlets reporting on Jimin's impact on fashion and pop culture. For HYBE, this level of exposure translates into brand credibility and investor confidence. It sends a clear message. HYBE's artists are not only entertainers, but also global icons capable of shaping international consumer behavior. Interestingly, financial reports show that periods of high BTS-related engagement often coincide with positive movements in HYBE's stock price. Jimin's activities, therefore, contribute not just to fan enthusiasm, but to tangible market results. Analysts interpret these surges as signals that investors recognize the emotional economy surrounding K-pop as a legitimate financial force. This phenomenon also reveals how entertainment companies are increasingly valued for their cultural influence, not just their music sales. In Jimin's case, his artistic integrity, humility, and global resonance make him one of the few artists who can move both hearts and markets at the same time. What makes Jimin's impact particularly powerful is the authenticity behind his image. Fans connect with him not only for his talent, but also for his personality, the combination of hard work, humility, and sincerity that defines his public identity. This emotional connection transforms ordinary consumers into brand advocates. When Dior chose Jimin, it wasn't just hiring a celebrity, it was aligning with a symbol of artistry and authenticity. That emotional dimension fuels engagement metrics that traditional marketing could never achieve. From the perspective of investors, that authenticity becomes a strategic advantage that sustains long-term brand value. The success of Jimin's collaboration with Dior and the subsequent rise in HYBE's shares also reflect a larger cultural shift. Entertainment companies are no longer just content producers, they are lifestyle and identity brands. HYBE, by managing artists like Jimin who can seamlessly integrate into fashion, technology, and philanthropy, is positioning itself as a diversified cultural powerhouse. For the global entertainment industry, this marks an evolution where the success of a single artist can influence financial markets, redefine brand strategies, and shape public perception across industries. Despite the excitement, market experts caution that such surges should be viewed in context. Stock prices influenced by celebrity activity can fluctuate quickly, especially in an industry driven by public sentiment. However, in HYBE's case, the company has demonstrated long-term resilience by building a strong ecosystem around its artists. Jimin's success isn't just a temporary spike, it reflects years of strategic branding and cultivation. HYBE's management understands the balance between leveraging star power and maintaining sustainable business growth. That's why each solo project, endorsement, or media appearance is carefully planned to align with the company's broader vision. Jimin's recent achievements also highlight the evolution of BTS as individuals. While the group's collective strength remains unmatched, the members' solo paths reveal a broader strategy, ensuring that BTS remains a relevant and influential brand even when the members pursue individual goals. Jimin's ability to maintain global attention, inspire fan loyalty, and attract new audiences demonstrates that BTS's impact is not dependent on group activities alone. Instead, it's built on the foundation of each member's unique talent and personality. For fans, Jimin's rise as a global ambassador for Dior and his continuing musical success serve as a source of pride. For investors, it represents opportunity. And for the entertainment industry, it's a reminder of how art and commerce can coexist harmoniously when authenticity leads the way. The collaboration between Jimin, Dior, and HYBE exemplifies a new era of global entertainment economics, one where emotional connection drives financial outcomes, and where artists like Jimin redefine what it means to be influential in the modern age. In essence, the recent surge in HYBE stock isn't just a reflection of market speculation. It's a reflection of cultural value being translated into economic value. It's about how one artist's story, talent, and global resonance can elevate an entire company's perception and worth. Jimin's journey from a passionate performer to a global fashion icon mirrors the evolution of K-pop itself, from local phenomenon to global cultural powerhouse. The partnership with Dior showcases the intersection between art, luxury, and identity, proving that influence in today's world is not limited to one industry. As HYBE continues to grow, investors and fans alike are likely to watch Jimin's next steps closely. Every new project, appearance, or collaboration could have ripple effects far beyond the music scene. The entertainment landscape has entered a new era where artists like Jimin are not just symbols of creativity, but also catalysts for economic and cultural change. His story is a powerful reminder that in today's interconnected world, art and finance are no longer separate. They are two sides of the same cultural coin. Ultimately, Jimin's influence on HYBE stock and his successful partnership with Dior reinforce one undeniable truth: genuine artistry, when combined with global reach and emotional authenticity, can transcend industries. It can move markets, inspire brands, and shape the narratives of entire generations. In the eyes of both fans and investors, Jimin stands not only as a musical icon but also as a testament to the power of influence done right, grounded in talent, driven by passion, and amplified by sincerity. The story of HYBE's recent stock surge isn't just about numbers. It's about how one artist's light can illuminate an entire corporation's path forward.